Well, Dr. Tom Vo with the Golden Triangle Emergency Center joins us to debunk some of those myths when it comes to insurance at emergency centers. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely. Now, I was just telling you that my family,
Yeah.
we're much quicker to go to emergency center than we are to an ER
Right.
because they get you in, they get you out
Right.
fast,
Very
and
convenient. Right.
yeah, it sure is. But of course, some people feel like that it costs more when that really isn't the case.
That's right. No, the cost is pretty much the same as the hospital. We're an ER, just like all the hospital ERs out there. The only difference is we're out in the community, in the neighborhood. Where
Yeah.
It's much more convenient. We could get the service much quicker, simply because we don't have a lot of the infrastructure and the overhead, say, like a big system has.
Absolutely.
So in that case, we could do the job a little bit better than, say, other people.
Now, are there some insurances that you don't take, or is it pretty much a standard?
Well, we take all commercial insurance. There are a couple of insurance that doesn't recognize us. So, for example, Medicare and Medicaid, they don't really recognize freestanding ERs simply because they're a more national entity, whereas our freestanding entity is more of a state level. Eventually, we're probably going to take Medicare and Medicaid. Eventually, but for now, you know how. The national government just doesn't move as fast as the local government.
But that's something that's being worked on
That's
as we
being worked
speak.
on. That's correct. That's being worked on, and it's been worked on for about a year or so now. And so I foresee sometimes in the future when we will see Medicare and Medicaid. So that to me would be a huge service to the community.
Yeah, that'll be awesome.
Yeah.
Very awesome. Now, talk to me about if someone comes in with dire straits. I mean, you'll treat them.
Of course, of course,
absolutely.
yeah. We do what's called medical screening, which means that we basically see everybody that comes in, and then we sort of like triage what's emergency and what's not emergency. And so obviously, if somebody has an emergency or is a critical, obviously we're going to take care of them and make sure that they get the right care. Before we let them go. So yes, obviously we're going to treat everybody.
That's awesome. And just really quickly talk about the Golden Triangle Emergency Center and actually coming up with the concept and
Right.
saying hey, this is what really needs to be done in the community.
That's
What
right.
did you feel was missing that you wanted to bring to the area?
Well, what we felt when we did research in the local area was that, number one, we felt that it was a great area, great area, good people, a young labor force that could benefit from a service like ours. And so we basically wanted to basically provide a service. We wanted to bring sort of like a safety net to the community so that people have more choices. And with choices come better care.
Yes.
Because then everybody's going to want to compete for that care. And we competed, and we feel that we could probably provide as good of care out there as anyone else
Oh,
in the
absolutely.
community. And also, create, like I sauld, a safety net so that if, during the night at 2 a.m. when nothing else is open, we're there. So that, you can have a better settled mind for the family and so on.
Yes, 24 hours a day,
24/7.
7 days
That's
a
right.
week.
That's
And of
right.
course, you guys are located in Orange and Mid-County right now. As you're
That's
looking
right.
for expansion?
We're always looking for expansion. That's right.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Vo,
Thank
so
you very
much.
much.
We appreciate it. We'll be right back after the break with another check of the forecast with Dana.